Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number P3BL. This is a replacement 3/16 pile in black from Pemko. This happens to just be about a 12-inch sample piece and is really used just for purposes of this video. One thing that I find my clients take a value from videos like this is just when I provide the dimensional properties. So please allow me to do that now. So there's a plastic rigid backer that the pile is somehow either woven into or installed into. Admittedly, it's a bit difficult to tell. Yeah, there might be some sort of, I'm completely guessing, I don't know the process by which this is held in. I mean, as I try to pull a piece out from the end, it does not yield at all. It is extremely durable. To just get a little bit of it pulled out, I've got to just pull on its weakest area. So it's quite durable, however it's held in is the bottom line. So let's take a look at the rigid backer that's here that's going to slide into the holder. The width of that rigid backer is 0.123. The thickness of that backer is 0.116. Now, the projection of the pile, I'm going to say, is approximately 0.413. So just shy on 7/16 from the shoulder of the rigid plastic backer to the projection. So almost closer to 3/8 really. This is the projection. Where they get 3/16, I really don't know where they get 3/16 on that description. This is sold per foot. When you buy one, you're ordering a 12-inch piece. Be mindful, no one needs a 12-inch piece of this material. You know, you're going to see it listed in the site in different lengths. You'll see a 12-inch, and that's when someone wants 100 feet of it, and it will certainly come in a roll. You would order 100 12-inch pieces, indicate in the comment field, ship this as a continuous roll, 100 foot in length, that kind of scenario. It's sold per foot, so it doesn't really matter if you're buying 10 7-foot pieces or 70 12-inch pieces. But if you need 6/8 and you're doing 20 openings, well, those 80-inch pieces you're paying for 84, so you might want to order it by 12-inch lengths, and it will save a small amount of money, I suppose, in the end. Let's switch to the screen view and let's take a closer look at some of the supporting information. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Okay, here's the item that we are looking at. Let's take a look at some photos that we have posted here. Getting close up as much as possible. That's somehow, there might be a thermal process happening here where that's glued or melted in, so to speak. Extremely durable. It's a small piece, and all we're trying to do is just to give you an idea of what it looks like. That's the upside, the rear side, I should say, the back side. And hopefully these images and these dimensions will allow you to determine if this is the item. Now, having said that, this is for use in Pemko 309 weather stripping items. It's not for use in anything else. A lot of customers will call and say, I have no idea if that's going to fit. Can you tell me if it will fit? The answer is not necessarily no. But we then do rely on the dimensional properties that we've provided just previously. That's my go-to when it comes to trying to determine whether or not it will fit in your unknown extrusion. So the Pemko 309, let's take a look at that. There is a link below this video as seen here to the manufacturer's page. When you click on that, you will be able to pull up not only all of the Pemko products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation, but also a link to the manufacturer's website and the product catalog. So let's fire up the product catalog, and then let's do a find function or Control F for 309, and eventually we're going to get to the page where the 309 gasketing can be reviewed. Lots of items are 309, but here it is. So the 309 is, they show it here as a door sweep. I don't see why it couldn't be perimeter gasketing as well, but it would be very unusual to have a 90-degree angle approach, you know, to the face of the door. You would generally have gasketing that would be on an angle, like a 30 or 45-degree angle when it's a bristle. Some manufacturers do show perimeter gasketing like this. I don't know that it would be what you necessarily want. It might work well for you if you have a severely warped door and you were going to literally install this in such a way that it was parallel to the face of that warped door as much as possible. But this would be considered a perimeter, a door sweep. The nice thing about this is you can replace that. If you slide out the old worn nylon brush and insert the new, you might want to crimp the aluminum holder ever so slightly just to keep that from sliding out. And it does appear that they also do show it as perimeter gasketing, and they indeed do. It's the same item, but again, I don't normally see it installed that way, and I would suggest that you consider perhaps a different piece of gasketing for that application, because you're certainly going to force that pile to buckle or fold, and I think it would be more advantageous to have this sort of angled concept. And I'm going to find perimeter gasketing that is both brush and angled. Here it is. Here's a type. Okay, that would be preferable. You can really get the face of the door making good contact without substantially compromising the long-term durability of the stiffness of the pile, of the nylon brush, I should say. Okay. 3/8, basically what we were talking about earlier. Minimum space between the door face and stop is 3/16, maximum 5/16. We're just talking about in here. If you've got an unusual application and you want some pile to stick out a little bit further to accommodate, that might be a good piece of equipment for you to use. Okay, let's wrap up this video on camera. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. In conclusion, hopefully this video and those dimensions are able to allow you to understand whether or not this is the item that you need. You might have a Pemko 309 and you're not sure what pile you need. Well, hopefully those dimensions will tell you exactly what you need. So there you go. The BL and the part number is black. And before we wrap this up, let's see if it's available in any other color. I would imagine that it must be. There must be a P3GR would be my guess for gray. P3. Sorry, there's lots of P3s that are matched in the price book. There's a P3BL, which is black. And then there is P3GR, that would be gray, which would be typical for, you know, let's say a mill or a clear anodized finish, maybe even white. You can order it in gray or black, regardless of what you have. That's preference, but this would be standard on a dark bronze. Black would be standard on dark bronze, and it would also be standard on a gold type of finish. Is probably what you'd see that on. No hard and fast rules. You can have either color you want. Thank you very much. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.